godly example people can look at and they will be proud and say, this marriage, we admire this couple. You're about to say something.
Like there was a story that he shared, and he said that there was a woman, and he was trying to emphasize on the point that the ministry of a wife and a mother is even more important than what you do around the world, and that God would recognize you for that, and that anointing that you're praying for to rise and to heal the sick and to preach to thousands, that the highest honor that you will have is for what you do in your family before all that. So that's what he was trying to say. And then he shared a story of somebody. He said that person's mom, I think she was treated very, very
this
badly.
Is still Dr. Paul talking to you.
Yes.
Okay, it's fine.
So he shared a story about somebody, and he said maybe like the mom was treated very, very poorly by her husband, but the woman continued to be very kind to this man. I don't know if the man is late or if he's still alive, but that what happened was, she's a Christian and she was committed to be very kind to this man. And that what now happened was that whenever she goes to places, and she even is in a place where great men of God are, they would walk up to her and ask her to pray for them. So he was just like, somehow they were able to recognize that there was a grace that she had. And I know that, so he was just trying to say that there is an anointing and there's a grace in being there for your spouse. And of course, we're not pushing violence and people staying in violence and all that. But what he was trying to say is that when you want to give your all for your spouse, there is a blessing attached to it. And it's just to reemphasize that during like the prayer, our prayer band leader was sharing about his mom and how his mom was super kind to his dad. And I think maybe his dad used to smoke or drink or something like that, but she would pray with the children, she would take the children to Bible studies, prayer meetings, and she kept on doing that for years. And one day he just asked himself, what has this woman done to me? Like, what has what has she no? And that's how he just dropped everything, and that's just it. So like, because that is in the book of Peter that we're reading at home, that was just talking about don't say that you are suffering for Jesus when you are doing what is bad and you are receiving the just punishment for what you did. But when you do what is good and then you are even suffering, you should count it joy that you are doing what is good and you are suffering for what is good. Is it not from the life that you're living that even your spouse that is not a believer would see Jesus in you?